Welcome back to Monday Watching. Nakhchivan news program in English is on air. As usual, in the course of our program, you will be conveyed the latest developments in the Autonomous Republic. Firstly, social economic news block to your minds. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Azerbaijan issued a statement on the abolition of the visa regime between Azerbaijan and Turkey. Customs control over passenger buses traveling via Baku-Nakhchivan-Baku road has been simplified through the territory of the Islamic Republic of Iran. Along with this, the National Press Day was celebrated in the Autonomous Republic with various events. For furthermore, let's watch. Starting from July 24, passenger buses to Nakhchivan will not be checked in Iran customs. Due to the agreement between Iran and Azerbaijan customs services, Baku-Nakhchivan-Baku road is to reach destination faster since customs check-in border crossing was simplified. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Azerbaijan issued a statement on the abolition of visa regime between Azerbaijan and Turkey. It was noted that Azerbaijan annullates visa requirements for Turkish citizens since September 1. Turkish citizens will now be able to enter Azerbaijan without visas.
Board meeting was held on the results of the first half of 2019 in the Ministry of Health of the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic and the forthcoming tasks put forward in the 10th session of the 5th Call of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The speakers gave detailed information on the done works in the first half of 2019 and the forthcoming tasks, and a draft decision was adopted. A labor fair was organized in Nakhchivan to promote employment and improve social protection of the population. At the fair, 649 vacancies were announced by 74 enterprises and 48 people were employed. In July, the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection of Population of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic also held labor fairs in the regions of the Autonomous Republic, including the city of Nakhchivan, and 229 citizens were employed. Clock Square Touristic Recreation Center in the city of Nakhchivan hosted a meeting and awarding ceremony which held with young employees of the mass media operating in the Autonomous Republic on July 22 National Press Day. Speakers touched upon the history of our press and spoke about the recent achievements in the field of information provision in the Autonomous Republic, training of professional journalists, as well as achievements in the field of electronic journalism. The artistic part of the event was performed by the members of the pantomime drama circle in Julfa, and different music numbers were performed by talented young people as well. At the end, a group of media workers in the Autonomous Republic were awarded with diplomas for their active participation in highlighting of events in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. An event was held at Nakhchivan State University on the occasion of National Press and Journalism Day. At the event, speeches were delivered on the themes such as cadre training for the specialty of journalism in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Azerbaijani media realities and perspectives, and the role of the University Media Center in the education of student journalists. At the event, a group of employees working at the university's Gayret Publishing House and the Media Center were awarded with cash prizes in the honor of the 144th anniversary of National Press. Nakhchivan students participated in a summer training meeting organized by Huawei in China and had production internship. Students attended the training were met at the Ministry of Communications and New Technologies of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Karabagilan Archaeological Expedition of the Institute of Archaeology and Ethnography of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences continues its archaeological investigations in the ancient Plovdiv settlement. Archaeological investigation surveys are mainly carried out on a 200 square meter area. A large number of archaeological materials, including clay dishes, decorative items, and labor instruments, were found in the area of settlement and necropolis. The monograph Nakhchivan carpet weaving history and present, co-authored by the director of the Institute of History, Ethnography and Archaeology of Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences, associate member of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences Fakhreddin Seferli, and the head of scientific research group Carpet Studies, philosophy doctor in history, associate professor Sarah Hajayeva, got published. The new publication deals with the creation of the carpet weaving art of our people, one of the most valuable works of art of our people, the way of development and the current state of the carpet weaving, ornaments and patterns on carpets. In addition, there are studies conducted by the authors about the art of painting, knitting, carpeting, which are considered to be one of the earliest examples of ancient handicrafts and carpet weaving. The next issue of the magazine Musiki Dünyası, published in Baku, included an article entitled "One of the Uncompleted Works of Hüseyin Javid Creativity, Ertuğrul Javid 100" about the famous composer, poet, playwright and artist Ertuğrul Javid. The authors of the book are People's Artist Sofik Bakhanov and Professor Nazim Pasha Guliyev. The article describes the life and creativity of outstanding composer and pieces from his poems. Tactical specific training was held at Nakhchivan International Airport on organization of activity in case of fire in the overground objects of the airport and overcoming the consequences. The training, organized by the Ministry of Emergency Situations of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, aims to coordinate interaction between Nakhchivan International Airport and the Ministry of Emergency Situations, the Fire Safety and Fire Rescue Team and other forces involved in training in case of an accident at the airport, also increasing the professional training of the staff as well as providing flexibility. Scientific practical conference dedicated to World Hepatitis Day was held in Share Region Central Hospital. The speakers gave detailed information on the diagnosis, treatment and prevention of hepatitis B and C viral diseases. Questions by the conference participants were replied thoroughly, and brochures on July 28 World Hepatitis Day were distributed as well. In order to ensure fire safety in the Autonomous Republic, enlightening measures continue in the State Forest Fund as well as in other recreational areas where the people rest and engaged in agricultural activity. The next such kind of event was organized with the participation of forest guards and firefighters near the Asabikev Sanctuary Religious and Cultural Monument Complex. The next participants made a mineralized fire strip along the road to the sanctuary.
The seminar consultation with the participation of drivers, dispatchers and line supervisors operating in public transport was held in Nakhchivan City Transportation Department. Seminar consultation themed safety and security of passengers in automobile transport, rules and conditions for issuing licenses was held. State Land Management, Geodesy and Cartography Project Institute, under the subordination of the State Committee for Real Estate and Land Issues, completed land planning in Kengerli region. Protected students of the relevant specialty of Nakhchivan State University also took part in the plan measuring works conducted in the region. Jahan Tabak International Limited Liability Company planted 50 hectares of land in the current year and 55 tons of wet tobacco was harvested. Around 15 tons of tobacco was collected and delivered to the station. In Kengerli region, landowners engaged in tobacco production in the Autonomous Republic were paid for their produce at the tobacco growing center. Organized by Ayla Stationery and Bookstore, signing ceremony was held with writers in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. On the same day, more than 100 books by the authors costing 700 manats were sold. The income will be donated to the children suffering from leukemia. Akbulak Recreation Center continues to host guests within the framework of summer school. This time the center hosted children with disabilities and cadets of Heydar Aliyev Military Lyceum. We continue with culture and sport news. The 10th anniversary of the People's Theatre was celebrated at Babek Region Culture Palace. Consistent measures are taken to develop football in the Autonomous Republic. In this regard, new referees are trained to take part in the Autonomous Republic Championship. Also, various sports competitions were held in Nakhchivan over the last week. Let's watch. The 10th anniversary of People's Theatre of the region was celebrated in Babek Culture Palace. The Minister of Culture of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Nakhchivan Gadimov and the head of Babek Region Executive Power Rasim Husseinov congratulated the theatre staff on their jubilee and wished them success in their activities. Some pieces from the performances were presented in the artistic part of the event. Within the framework of the Museum Days, the collective of Sharu Region Administration, enterprises and organizations visited the Stone Bath House in Yengija village, which is said to be one of the ancient historical monuments. In the Autonomous Republic, youth regularly organize excursions to ancient historical monuments and cultural sites. This time, a group of young people visited Nakhchivan Tepe settlement and got interested in the archaeological excavations. New referees are formed to join the National Football Championship games. For the mentioned purpose, referee courses started. A seminar meeting was held with the young people who want to acquire this profession. The very training courses will start from next week. Nakhchivan City Championship was held on Greco-Roman wrestling among teenagers and youth. 50 wrestlers competed for the first place in 9 weight categories, and the winner athletes were awarded with diplomas by the organizers. Nakhchivan City Chess Championship was held among school children. The purpose of the very event was the efficient organization of pupils' summer holiday, and 60 school children challenged for the first place. The winners were awarded with diplomas. A friendly match on Karate-do was held in Julfa region for school children. Nakhchivan, Julfa, Babek, or Dubat teams participated in the very match in the age group of 10, and about 70 athletes competed in 28 categories. Athletes who became winner in their weight categories were awarded with diplomas and medals by the organizers. Ordubad region hosted the regional championship on bocce among Paralympians. About 18 disabled children attended the championship, and the winner ones were awarded with diplomas. On July 29, 1993, the United Nations unanimously adopted Resolution 853 condemning the occupation of Aghdam region of Azerbaijan. In general, the United Nations Security Council adopted 4 resolutions on Nagorno-Karabakh conflict in 1993. These resolutions once again confirmed that territories of Azerbaijan were occupied by the Armenian armed forces. Despite 26 years, as in other resolutions, the requirements put forward in the document 853 haven't been fulfilled yet. On July 29, 1993, the United Nations Security Council adopted the Resolution 853 on Nagorno-Karabakh conflict. In general, the United Nations Security Council adopted 4 resolutions on the very conflict. Despite of the long years, the conflict is still left unsolved, and aggressor Armenian armed forces didn't withdraw from Azerbaijani lands. However, all 4 documents demand a complete withdrawal from the territory of Azerbaijan. On July 23, 1993, Armenian armed forces occupied Aghdam region of Azerbaijan. The above-mentioned fact once again proves that Armenia is indifferent to the very resolution of the United Nations Security Council. In July 1993, the United Nations Security Council held a meeting and the Resolution 853 on Armenia-Azerbaijan Nagorno-Karabakh conflict was adopted. This very resolution demanded occupant Armenians to withdraw Aghdam and other areas of Azerbaijan, and it also emphasized the necessity of ceasefire to stop the conflict. Even though the Resolution 853 seems more objective than the Resolution 822, it didn't value the matter appropriately either. Dear television watchers, that was all for today. To be informed of the latest events in the Autonomous Republic, keep following us. Hoping to be together next Monday at the same time. Goodbye.